another episode of In the Car with D. This is day 3 of the Arbonne 30-day challenge, cleanse thing, detox. Do you know what? Day 1 was super smooth, I already said that, but from my past experience of doing cleanses and detoxes, day 1 is often the easiest because you're generally living off of, say for example, any of like refined products that I would have had in my system from Sunday. My body would have still utilised that and lived off that. Come Tuesday, which was yesterday, that's when you can start running low on some of these stores. And day 3, this is kind of where your detox is at. And to be fair, it's been absolutely incredible. I think the most noticeable thing is waking up the last 2 mornings like less and less bloated. I know that comes from gluten, and I know that I do eat gluten. And it's a thing that I know that I really shouldn't have it, but it's tipping that scale on balance. I mean, could I completely eradicate it from everything? I mean, even things like, I don't know, brown sauce, soy sauce, they have gluten in some of the time. There are alternatives, but then you're going down a route of like more chemical, more processed. I really don't know where to fit that balance. I feel great, I do feel great, and I generally don't feel bad even days when I've consumed gluten. Like, yeah, I get bloated, but the next day, like I wake up and okay, my stomach isn't flat. It's, there's just airy, I guess. And then, I train, I drink a good amount of water every day, and I'm consistent with that. So I'm not sure whether it of course it affects me. I know gluten does so much to your brain and stuff like that, but what I am really, so going back to the positives of this cleanse is, 1, there is the no bloating. 2, the lifestyle on this isn't too different to what I do during the summer anyway. I generally, because of my work, maintain very much a raw day, and then I have cooked high starch carbs in the evening. And to be fair, this isn't massively too different. I'm having 2 big shakes a day. There's all the detox sachets and stuff like that, which is helping kind of cleanse everything through, and that's amazing. What is interesting is what I would, snacking. So I do graze and I do snack, whether it's quote unquote healthy snacks, or whether it's like for example crisps or something like that. There are times I spend a lot of time driving, so I generally have my meals throughout the day, but in the car to and from destinations, I do snack. And the mindset of now, like, coming into day 3 and not picking in transit, that's been a really, it's almost make me think like, what's habitual, what's necessary snacking, what's not. Am I generally hungry, or is it a boredom thing because I'm sat here listening to a podcast, listening to an audiobook? And to be fair, like, when I drive to London, when I drive to Essex, these are 90-minute, sometimes 2-hour drives. Sometimes it can be as quick as an hour. I leave, for example, like one of my days in Essex, I leave there at 10 o'clock at night. Now, I've got into this habit of where I used to go to Tesco's and buy like a Wicked, the Tesco vegan sandwiches. I would buy like the sweet potato wrap, or I'd buy the Caesar wrap, and I would munch that, maybe with some Eat Real crisp, maybe a Trek bar, a little snack when I'm going home. And obviously, like yesterday was Tuesday, and I had a very similar late night where I do again something similar. and all I had with me was like a herbal tea, and I was just like, right, yeah, I don't drink caffeine as a rule. Regarding coffee, I drink decaf coffee, but maybe only 4 a week. But even on Monday, there was a point where I was at my clinic and I get a free coffee, I get a free drink, and I was just like, cool, I can get my staff drink now. And you know, again, it was that option, it was that choice to select a tea. So I'm finding what's interesting is the choices I'm obviously being forced to make, and really, are they habitual? Are they programming and that sort of stuff? So it's interesting. Day 3, all I've had today is a herbal tea. I haven't even had the detox tea. I've had the digestion plus when I woke up, that's it. I've literally just been to a yoga class. I'm feeling hungry. Like now I'm gonna go home and smash a shake. I've already made it, so that's all good. But you know, it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon and I've eaten nothing. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna hit maybe even like 1.5 of these shakes, and then have the other bit probably around about 5ish, and then dinner or something, I don't know. But at the moment it's cool. I'm obviously getting everything I need, being fully satiated by these shakes alone. They are keeping me fed, they are keeping me kind of hunger free, I'm not craving anything. And there is, like I say, it's just the programming things, like, oh, I'm jumping in the car, I could eat something, you know, and that's then when I'm kind of taking the tea with me, like literally on transit, I've got a tea, and that will just kind of keep me tied over. It's quite amazing how filling a herbal tea can be. But I remember that from years ago, from doing juice fasts, and you know, like Jason Vale would say, go to Starbucks, get yourself a massive peppermint tea, 2 tea bags in a cup, boom. And you know, it's just something that has kind of gone to the side and I've forgotten. So it's nice to be reminded. You know, and again, it's warm and it's hydrating and stuff like that. And yeah, anyway, this has been 7 minutes plus. So day 3, we're on now, halfway through day 3. I have a big day tomorrow, so I'm literally gonna go home now and cook tomorrow's dinner, because I'm packing it up, because I'll be on the road tomorrow. So peace, have a good one.